Hey everybody, welcome back to Ninjutsu Plays. So today I wanted to talk about a little bit of the new Clone Wars Season 7. So basically, before I start talking about this will have some spoilers for Season 7, and if you don't want to be spoiled, you don't want to have the game, not game, TV show spoiled for you, I suggest you click off now. So in all honesty, I honestly really enjoyed how the Clone Wars had just came back out of nowhere. I honestly, and I know how this is kind of a bit late, but I wanted to just talk about it a little bit before the whole season ends by itself. So I'm honestly really happy about how the Clone Wars had made a comeback. I mean, it at this point Disney had no other choice but to bring the Clone Wars back with last season. I mean, they had pretty much before Disney bought Star Wars, they had Lucasfilm had an entire season already made. They just had to animate it all, or whatever they had to do. They just had to finish it all. It was all unfinished work that they had. But I can understand some people with what they're saying with the whole thing with certain certain things in the Bad Batch. I can understand that. I can understand where you're coming from because so let me just get to what I'm talking about. So, there were some parts in the Bad Batch that understandably were upsetting and kind of confusing because they're. So, let me explain it all. So, there was a part in one of the episodes where, as where Anakin and Rex were joining the Bad Batch on their shuttle. So, in one of the cut scenes of the show, they had a how would I say, a picture of Padme, like one of those jet designs, like one of those, what is it called? Like some kind of jet design where some pilots would put on their ship or their jet or plane. I don't really know. I don't know the name of it, but some people do that. Some pilots would have done that. So they had a design of Padme on there showing let's just say well you get what I'm saying, but some people thought it was a just a simple joke, and since they cut it out of the game, they thought not. I've been talking about a lot of video games lately. I keep wanting to say video game, so they cut it from the TV show, and I can understand why people are a bit, how would I say, upset about it because of the whole thing with SJWs and stuff with the whole thing and the in the industries. I can understand why you're upset about it, but I can also understand there is a lore reason why they didn't put that in there, and I'll explain it to you right now. So, we all know that Padme and Anakin had a whole thing, had their relationship a secret. And honestly, I was kind of confused when they had Obi-Wan know a little bit more about the relationship because in the Bad Batch episode, they had Anakin saying that the design on that ship was not staying. So I like as they were so the reason this was cut I can understand because with lore reasoning, if the Bad Batch had to remove the jet art or their shuttle art, they would be kind of wondering why. Because as far as they know, him and Padme don't have anything going on. So if they found out or Anakin did anything like that, it would have had them questioning stuff, and more people would have known. And yes, I know Rex knew. I know Rex had an idea about it, but what if the Bad Batch found out? They probably would have reported this to one of their superiors, and most likely it would have been Obi-Wan or Mace Windu. So him and Padme having a relationship wouldn't be a secret anymore. So I can understand why they cut that from the show. But there was a couple other things in the Bad Batch arc that I didn't get. So what happened was there was a area in what was it? Skeko Minor, I think. Yeah, Skeko Minor. Sorry about that. I my allergies have been acting up a little bit lately, so I'm gonna be clearing my throat a little bit and pausing sometimes. But on Skeko Minor, Wat Tambor had an experimental droid being used. So they tested it out on a native of Skeko Minor, and it disintegrated the native. So they cut that from the TV show as well. But the thing is, I don't get about why they cut it. You know, is because at the end of the arc, they had had Anakin literally impaling Admiral Trench in the chest. They had it all in the episode with Anakin impaling Trench with his lightsaber. So I don't get why they took out the native being executed when they left Trench being impaled. Though it didn't mess with me enjoying the whole entire season by itself. So I'm not gonna say that it ruined my experience. Because if I did, that would be a lie. Because I really enjoyed uh, the Clone Wars as of lately. It, it's, it's just I though with the recent episodes, I kind of do have criticisms, but they aren't that bad. It's not really that bad. So I'm still enjoying the Clone Wars. I would honestly suggest you all take a look at and because this is the final season they're that they're ever gonna make for the Clone Wars before Disney starts focusing on their whole new trilogy. But I honestly really like the whole new Clone Wars season. It's really enjoyable. I'm really excited for the next new episode, and I'm honestly really excited for the Siege of Mandalore. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the Clone Wars and all that. Before I go, I wanted to say, with the whole thing with the virus going around of everyone stuck in home, if I ever get a video ideas, I'll try posting some more. So that'll have to do for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you later.